Hello, this is Kamal Vyas, your Scrum Guide. Today, let's understand Scrumban in the simplest way possible. Think of it as taking the best parts of Scrum and the best parts of Kanban and putting them together in a way that actually works for real teams. Let's start with Scrum. Scrum is a way of working where teams operate in fixed time boxes called sprints, usually 2 weeks long. At the beginning of a sprint, the team looks at the backlog, selects a set of work, and commits to completing that work within that sprint. During those 2 weeks, the focus is on finishing what was planned. Scrum also includes regular check ins like the daily Scrum to sync up, and at the end, a sprint review and a retrospective to see what was delivered and how the team can improve. You can think of Scrum like packing a suitcase for a 2 week trip. You decide in advance what goes in, you zip it up, and you try not to change things until the trip is over. This structure helps with focus and predictability, but it can feel tight when things change. Now look at Kanban. Kanban is all about continuous flow. There are no fixed sprints. Instead, work moves smoothly across a visual board with columns like to do, in progress, and done. As soon as one item is finished, the next one can start. A key idea in Kanban is limiting work in progress, often called WIP limits. This means the team only allows a small number of items to be worked on at the same time, which reduces overload and multitasking. Kanban is like a conveyor belt. Work flows steadily from left to right, and the team focuses on finishing items instead of starting too many at once. This creates flexibility, but sometimes it can feel like there's not enough structure or rhythm. Here's where the problem shows up. Some teams feel Scrum is too rigid. When urgent work appears in the middle of a sprint, everything gets messy. Other teams feel Kanban is too flexible. Without planning moments or review points, alignment can drift. So the question becomes, how do we get structure without losing flexibility? That's where Scrumban comes in. Scrumban combines the structure of Scrum with the flow of Kanban. It doesn't throw either approach away. Instead, it blends them in a practical way. You still have a backlog. You still care about improvement, but work flows continuously and work in progress limits protect the team from overload. In Scrumban, teams may still plan work like Scrum, but planning is lighter and optional often. Instead of forcing all work into a fixed sprint commitment, items are pulled through the system as capacity becomes available. The Kanban board stays central, showing exactly where work is and what's getting stuck. WIP limits make sure the team finishes work before starting new things. The result is smoother movements from start to done, fewer half finished tasks, less stress, more focus on finishing valuable work. Scrumban encourages team to stop starting and start finishing, while still keeping enough structure to stay aligned. So, when should you use Scrumban? Scrumban works really well when a team wants flexibility but still needs some structure. It's a great fit for support teams handling tickets, teams doing maintenance or bug fixes, and products where priorities change often. If your work is a mix of planned tasks and unexpected requests, Scrumban can be a strong choice. In simple words, Scrumban is a Scrum with flexibility of Kanban with structure. If your team feels stuck between the two, Scrumban might give you the balance you are looking for. Follow for more simple agile concepts explained clearly.